Alright, hello everyone, my name is Sarafi and I'm happy to meet you all, and today we're going to be playing some Stardust, I guess is the word for it. My internet connection seems particularly bad right now, so this might not be the best idea, but it looks like as long as my frame rate is the lowest possible that it can go, I should be okay. Just let me know if it starts to lag. Alright, let's get started here. I love Synchrons. Synchrons are like the original Synchro deck. They feel really solid. They've always felt like a good deck, but every deck is kind of like, every game is kind of based around whether you can resolve Junk Speeder or not, which is fine. It's fine for a deck to have like a big choke point. Tell me, what does Junk Speeder do? It summons a bunch of monsters. Bro is not reaching Clear Mind? What are you talking about? I'm going to reach Clear Mind in this first duel. Oh. Not by hitting the surrender button, though. Alright, let's see. First things first, we activate Junk Meister's effect. Reveal the Junk Warrior. Special summon Junk Meister. Junk Meister effect, we grab the Junk Armor. Junk Armor effect, we special summon it. Alright. Now we activate Junk Armor's effect. And we're going to special summon Jet Synchron from the deck. Now check this out. I activate Junk Meister's effect. I'm going to lower its level by 1. And now, I Synchro summon into Herald of the Arclight. So how about you tell me again how I'm going to get Impermed Gold? Jet Synchron effect. We grab another Junk Meister. Now we activate Tuning. And we're going to add the... Let's see. Do we have a 2? We do not have a 2. Is there a 2 in Grave? There is a 2 in Grave. Okay. We're going to add the Junk Synchron. Alright. Normal summon Junk Synchron effect. Grab back the Junk Armor. I Synchro summon. We flying at top speed now, boys! Level 5 Junk Speeder! Junk Speeder's effect. I special summon from my deck Revolution Synchron, Stardust Synchron, Wheel Synchron, and Scrap Synchron. Stardust Synchron's effect. I grab Stardust Illumination. Now I use Revolution Synchron and Junk Speeder as material. The hopes of the world coalesce into a single star. Let's rev it up! Stardust Dragon! Wheel Synchron's effect activates. Now I can normal summon Junk Meister. What next? I use Stardust Synchron and Junk Meister as material. I Synchro summon Level 8 Excel Stardust Dragon. Excel Stardust Dragon's effect. Alright. I use Jet Synchron and Wheel Synchron as material. You'll never catch me now! Level 6 Stardust Charge Warrior! Charge Warrior's effect. Oh, we drew Junk Signal. We are in great shape now. I activate Assault Synchron's effect. No Excel Synchro Stardust animation would have been pretty cool. It's alright, Chucky, we got plenty of other animations. I use Excel Synchron and Excel Stardust Dragon as material. I Synchro Summon Level 10 Bestial Dispater! Bestial Dispater's effect. I target my Stardust Synchron. Sorry, my Stardust Synchron. Alright. And now I Synchro Summon Level 12 Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon's effect. We draw Synchro Rumble. And my opponent concedes. Who didn't reach Clear Mine? I think I had him on the books already. So yeah, the fact that we can very easily go into Herald of the Arclight protects us from Nibiru and Imperm and Effect Veiler and Ash Blossom. So the Junk Speeder is well protected now. Isn't Crimson Dragon an anime card? Nope. So many Synchrons? Oh yeah, there are a ton of Synchrons. Crimson Dragon is not an anime card. This card's only 2 years old. Check out the Speed Warrior Retrain Full Speed Warrior. Opponent normal summons Soul Resonator. That's fine. It's Jack Atlas versus Yusei Fudo here, boys. Red Lotus King Flame Crime special summons itself. Red Lotus King Flame Crime's effect, we take 800 damage. Synchro summon Red Rising Dragon. He gets to send a normal trap from his deck to the graveyard. Elvenant Heart 982, hello, hello. Theontiono TTV, hey, how's it going? I'm on my lunch break. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. We are going to go top speed here in a second, once it's our turn. There was even a Link 4 made a while ago, literally called Duel Link Dragon, the Dual Dragon. I remember that card, yeah. Opponent activates Void Apocalypse. I like to think of it as Bakura versus Tristan. Hello, Corey Skeets 4089. Synchro summon Level 9 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Red Rain, return to the graveyard, set it face down. Discard a card, send a Fiend from the deck to the graveyard. He's not doing the typical Crimson Resonator play, so I feel it's safe to ash this. Is this ranked or what? Yeah, this is ranked. I've been enjoying my Synchro deck. I see what lines you make. Let's find out. I was going to activate Bone Archfiend here. Uh-oh, not Hot Abyss. It's fine. His last card was Crimson Gaia. Crazy. Crimson Gaia's effect. Add Vision Resonator. Special summon Vision Resonator. Synchro into another Red Rising Dragon. Vision Resonator's effect. Search for a card from the deck. Probably what's it called? The trap, Fiendish Golem. Vision Resonator comes back so he can make a level 8. Fiendish Golem, okay. Set face down. Is this going to be Void Ogre Dragon? That's 2 negates. My soul, Scar Dragon Archfiend! Alright. I'm fine with this. It's my turn. I draw. What's the best Synchro deck in Duel Links, would you say, right now? Right now? Are there any Synchro decks in Duel Links right now? Blue Eyes? Blue Eyes is the best Synchro deck in Duel Links right now. Aside from Speedroids, of course, that's always the best deck. Scarred Pass? It's not Scarred Pass. You got Hot Red Dragon Archfiend right here. This is Red. This is Red Rain, and this is the Fiendish Golem. So he's got like 4 disruptions. All right, we normal summon Full Speed Warrior. Full Speed Warrior's effect. Punk. No, Punk is not as good as Blue Eyes. Alright, he's going to activate Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss's effect now. Hello, Chen Chen Flow. Activate Junk Signal. Tribute the Full Speed Warrior. Junk Signal, we special summon... What do we want? I don't really want to summon Synchron. Anchor Bolt Hedgehog, maybe? Okay. Alright, now we get to add our Synchro Fellowship. Ever since Blue Eyes got Jet and Tyrant, been playing Rush, and the skill power creep in that mode is insane? Yeah, pretty much. Alright, activate the Synchro Fellowship. Alright, let's add Scrap Synchron and Junk Synchron. We have to discard a card. We're going to discard the Full Speed Warrior. Alright, we can use Scrap Synchron's effect from the hand. Level 3 Scrap Warrior. Scrap Warrior's effect. Oh, cool. Is that a Quillbolt Hedgehog retrain? Does Sonic Chick have one too? It sure does. Let's see. Got to gold with Dimension Linker Turbo. Just press gold button. I did play BE, surprisingly skilled version this time. How is Rush and Duel Links Elven? I haven't played since the start. Okay, we'll grab our Crossroads Sonic Chick. Alright, he is not going to Red Rain yet, which is good for us. We'll activate Synchro Fellowship. Target the Scrap Warrior. Alright. Normal summon Junk Synchron, Junk Synchron's effect. Target the Speed Warrior. He's gonna Red Rain now. Let's see, he's got Bone Archfiend in the graveyard, and he's got Crimson Gaia, so he's got enough follow-up to stop this. He'll probably kill me next turn, so we'll just go ahead and let it go. The Red Rain is unfortunately a really powerful card. Didn't really have a way to stop that from going off. Let's see. Rush is terrible, always has been, always will be. It has a decent card pool now. The ban list feels kind of scuffed. I always felt as though I needed to wait until it got better. Rush recently got a new maximum deck for Manabu, but it's kind of eh. I played Blue Eyes Tengu Beatdown with Yami Ruler. That's how old my deck is. Because of Rush rules, we can't get the 2. You are dream tickets for Speed Duels, just like in the past. That is correct. Okay. I drew both copies of Junk Synchron, which means that I can't Synchro Fellowship. That's insane. That's ridiculously unlucky, actually. Well... Normal summon Junk Synchron. Activate Junk Signal. Tribute it. After this duel, can you show your deck list? It depends on whether I'm actually able to do anything this duel or not. Let's see, hold on. Okay, we can full Speed Warrior here. But does that help? I can't Synchro Fellowship. I opened 2 Junk Synchrons. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I can't do anything. That's a really bad brick. So Synchro Fellowship lets you search 2 cards, but one of them has to be exactly Junk Synchron. Seraphied, does going fast make you feel alive? Absolutely. In fact, I have actually covered that. Not too many of you know this, but I've covered that song. Hold on, let me see. Here is me singing Hyperdrive. There we go. Much better. Alright. So we'll start things off with Synchro Fellowship. Looks like Junk is as terrible as it always has been. Okay. You can keep thinking that. Let's see. We'll grab the Crossroads Sonic Chick and the Junk Synchron. Then we pitch the Speed Warrior. Normal summon Junk Synchron effect. Level 3 and level 2 combine. Let's rev it up. We're going at top speed now, boys. Level 5 Junk Speeder. Junk Speeder's effect. Level 1 Jet Synchron. Level 2 Assault Synchron. Level 3 Revolution Synchron. Level 4 Stardust Synchron. Level 5 Wheel Synchron. Stardust Synchron's effect activates. I Synchro summon. The hopes of the world coalesce into a single star. Level 8 Stardust Dragon. I activate Stardust Illumination. This card lets me special summon a Stardust monster from my deck, and I choose Stardust Trail. Combine into one. Level 8 Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Talk about a Synchro chase. For real, though. Stardust Trails effect. When it uses Synchro material, I summon a token. I can use that token as material. I Synchro summon level 6 Stardust Charge Warrior. Stardust Charge Warrior's effect, we draw a card. I'll use Exalt Synchron and Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon as material. I Synchro summon level 10 Bestial Dispater. Stardust Synchron's effect, we tribute Jet Synchron to special summon it. This triggers the effect of my Stardust Trail. It returns to the field as well. Now I Synchro summon. The 5 signers combine into one. Level 12 Crimson Dragon. I activate Bestial Dispater's effect. I target my Stardust my Stardust Synchron and special summon it back. Hmm. 4 and 6. Yeah, that's right. Bloom in Glory! Level 10! Baron de Fleur! I activate Crossroads Sonic Chick's effect from my hand. Now I activate Synchro Rumble. Let's see. Which monster do we need? We have a 4 and a 5. Sorry, a 4 and a 1. Level 1 Jet Synchron. Wasn't Barone banned? Only from the TCG. I Synchro Summon Level 5 Excel Synchron. Jet Synchron's effect. Now I can add my Junk Meister from my deck to my hand. Junk Meister can special summon itself. Junk Meister's effect. I add Junk Armor from my deck to my hand. This is 10? Hold on. Reduce levels, reduce level. I can't increase my levels. Okay, hold on. Do I have another tuner monster? I don't think I have another tuner monster, unfortunately. Okay. Activate Wheel Synchron's effect. I reduce Excel Synchron's level by 4. I Synchro Summon Level 11 Jirishin the Cursed Thunder God. Crimson Dragon targets Jirishin the Cursed Thunder God. Take flight. Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. Revolution Synchron's effect. It special summons itself back from the graveyard. Junk Meister's effect. Reduce its level by 2. I Synchro Summon Level 4 Herald of the Arclight. I set 1 card face down, and I end my turn. Alright. Junk was made to make you feel like a protagonist making huge boards. It does that job pretty well. Nobody complains about the end board because that's ultimately part of the experience. I've been using Branded, Sword Soul, and Tri Brigade thanks to Intertwining Memories. It's awesome. Would be so much better if I had like 3 more extra X space. Did you like the full art reveal cards? Neo, that Dark Magician needs to be in my collection. Yep. You see, this is why I like Duel Links, because regular Yu-Gi-Oh takes too much time, and it's just crazy the power level. I would say 2 times the Duel Links. That's why I like the regular Yu-Gi-Oh. I love my overframes. Waiting for my 3rd one. Woo negates, baby. That's right. All right, now I can show the deck list. Now that I've actually managed to pop off. All right, the opponent is going to activate Preparation of Rites. That is fine. If he wants to start ritual summoning, he can banish cards from his hand. Oh, it's Illusion of Chaos. Okay, so it's a, so it's Dark Magician. That's fine. Illusion of Chaos's effect, we will Shooting Majestic Star Dragon in response. So Shooting Majestic Star Dragon can negate the effect and banish the card. Now I activate the effect of Assault Synchron from my graveyard. When one of my dragon monsters is banished, I can banish Assault Synchron and it comes back to my field. Opponent discards Timaeus the United Dragon. Special summon the Apprentice Illusion Magician. Going to bed. Have a good night. I'll use Shooting Majestic Star Dragon's effect again. Banished. The opponent normal summons Magician of Souls. Or sorry, Magician Souls. Magician Souls effect. Pitch a card, draw a card. I'll Barone that. One card left in hand. Pass. Majestic Star Dragon returns to the field. Shooting Majestic Star Dragon attacks directly. Shooting Majestic Star Dragon attacks directly. And that's game. Now that is Synchro, chat. That's what Synchro is all about. Love it. Okay, hold on. Wanted to see the deck list. Here you go. Who's asking? Theon Tiono TTV. Here you go. 2 copies of Droll and Lockbird, 1 Jet Synchron, 1 Crossroad Sonic Chick, 2 Scrap Synchrons, 1 Junk Armor, 1 Max C, 1 Assault Synchron, 3 Full Speed Warriors, 1 Anchorbolt Hedgehog, 2 Junk Synchrons, 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs, 2 Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansions, 1 Revolution Synchron, 3 Stardust Synchrons, 1 Stardust Trail, 2 Molchari Fualos, 3 Junkmeister, 1 Wheel Synchron, 1 Reinforcement of the Army, 3 copies of Tuning, 1 Stardust Illumination, 1 Synchro Rumble, 3 Synchro Fellowships, 1 Scrap Fist, 1 Called by the Grave, 1 Crossout Designator, 3 Forbidden Droplets, 2 Junk Signals, and 2 Infinite Impermanence. For the extra deck, we have Scrap Warrior, Herald of the Arclight, Junk Warrior, Excel Synchron, Junk Speeder, Stardust Charge Warrior, Stardust Dragon, Draco Berserker of the Tenyi, Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon, Junk Warrior Extreme, Baron de Fleur, Bestial Dispater, Shooting Majestic Star Dragon, Jiraishin the Cursed Thunder God, and Crimson Dragon. Dropping this in the Discord right now. Let's see. I like the 3 zones more, the more zoomed in experience, because the extra deck space is the one limitation I don't like, because it makes games actually worse, because it restricts a lot of decks that aren't already. Yes, it's bad. Meta Plus also makes for everyone's extra deck the same, because there's no space for anything unique. I really wish they would increase it. They won't. I thought Maxi was limited to 2, not 1. That was changed a couple days ago. Minus 40 cards, but I like yours. They're slowly pushing into ban. Yes, they are going to ban Max C at some point now that they have Molcharming Fools. Okay. We have Junk Synchron, which is really good, and we have Tuning. So let's start things off with Tuning. That is going to Max C. 35 cards in our extra deck? Okay. Let's see. I'll add Stardust Synchron to my hand, use that as a starter. Normal summon Stardust Synchron effect. Yo, Serafi has the Synchron doing pretty good. Thank you. Hello, 4 Real Turtle. I would grab the Synchro Fellowship. Activate Synchro Fellowship. Draw Crossroads Sonic Chick and Junk Synchron. Junk Synchron gets discarded, which triggers Crossroads Sonic Chick. Anytime a tuner monster is sent to the graveyard, Crossroads Sonic Chick can special summon itself from the hand. Alright, we flying at top speed now, boys. Level 5 Junk Speeder. Junk Speeder's effect. One has Ash. That is unfortunate, but expected. We milled our Junk Signal rather than drawing it, unfortunately. Set 2. And we pass. Junk Speeder is amazing, so fun, yep. K9 is Zuna. And K9 Lupus. Izuna mills, Lupus Succeeds summons. Remember the times that people thought more concrete decks were the way to go, but I think people have down correctly now which larger decks with more engines. Damn, you got cooked with just that. Yep, that is why Synchrons do not see it played very often, because a single Ash, Imperm, or Effect Veiler stops the speeder. However, we have new cards that help us with that, like the Junk Signal and the Junk Meister. I just didn't draw them this time. Nash Knight effect. Pastor. Really depends on the deck, but yes, the minimum isn't necessarily the most or consistent best version. Usually if you resolve Junk Speeder, you win the duel. That is correct. There's Chaos Exceeds Nash Knight. Chaos Exceeds Nash Knight's effect, detach 1. We'll imperm that. Ash Blossom doesn't target, right? Nope, it does not. Opponent normal summons Dr. Vanquish Soul, Dr. Madlove. Yeah, we'll drop all that, it's fine. Link summon. Link 1, Rocket the Vanquisher. Rocket the Vanquisher's effect, special summon a Vanquish Soul monster from the hand. Vanquish Soul Razen. Vanquish Soul Razen's effect. Bro, if that card would come to a Duel Links like in a selection box, I know people would be living. Yep. When are you making room for Master Duel? What do you mean? I'm making room for Master Duel right now. I'm playing it right now. Heavy Borger. Alright, we have Junk Synchron and a Dream, boys. Are we gonna inflict 1500? Yes, he is. Okay, so we're gonna be at 500. Because he's gonna hit us for 15 now, he's gonna hit us for 15 during the next turn. So he's 500 damage off lethal. He revealed 2 cards in his hand. He revealed... Whoa, what? SP Little Knight. Banish what? Stardust Synchron, okay. Well, now he can't attack me directly, so fair enough. Alright. Junk Synchron and a Dream. Let's go, boys. Droplet. That is not going to work. I don't have a level 2 in my graveyard. We need making a room for Master Duel. I mean a room, I'm 1-0 in Duel Links. I don't really think I have enough people who like Master Duel to make a room. I mean, I can... If there's a request for it, I will. Can't attack Rocket the Vanquisher because he controls a Vanquish Soul monster, so we'll just pass. We would need... Both my Junk Synchrons have been used already, so I can't win off of just the Synchro Fellowship. What card could we potentially win off of? It would have to be, like... Junk Meister would do it. K9 Roy, no. Alright, that is 45. So we're down in 2,000. Alright, my turn. Alright, Junkmeister one time. Stardust Synchron. Okay, Synchron effect. I was going to summon another monster from the hand. Oh, we shouldn't have summoned this card to Vanquish Soul Razen's Zone. That's stupid. That was my fault. Add back the Dr. Madlove, which is fine. Junk Signal. Okay. Alright, Junk Signal, we special summon the Full Speed Warrior. Full Speed Warrior's effect. He's going to use SP Little Knight as, in response to banish it. Alright. Well, that's game. Since tuning doesn't summon Meister, we'll have to be pretty careful about how we use tuning as a searcher. Too many interruptions to handle? I mean, it was one Ash, basically. We just had a bad hand. Our hand was better for going second and interrupting. Handling a bunch of interruptions than it was for setting up a board. Let's see. Alright. We are going first. Let's see if we can resolve our junk speeder this time. Normal summon full speed warrior's effect. We grab the Synchro Fellowship. Activate Synchro Fellowship. Grab the Junk Synchron and the Scrap Synchron. And then we pitch the full speed warrior for, well, yeah, that's fine. Alright, now we can Synchro summon Scrap Synchron and Full Speed Warrior. Level 3 Scrap Warrior. Scrap Warrior's effect. We grab the... I'll grab Junk Signal just to make sure that things don't go poorly. Now we activate the Synchro Fellowship from our graveyard. Reduce Scrap Warrior's level by 1. We get an extra normal summon. Normal summon the Junk Synchron effect, bring back the Full Speed Warrior. I Synchro summon. We flying at top speed now, boys! Level 5 Junk Speeder! Two, 3, 4, and 5. Start Synchron effect. Synchroing with cards from the hand is cool, but not as strong as being able to do it from grave or deck like other mechanics can, mainly fusions. That is because fusions are an effect that can be negated. Synchro summoning is an inherent effect, so it is not able to synchro summon from the deck, and that's perfectly reasonable. How's the new synchro support? It's fantastic. Hello, Creation. Alright. The hopes of the world coalesce into a single star. Let's rev it up. Level 8 Stardust Dragon. I activate Stardust Illumination. I special summon my Stardust Trail from my deck. I Synchro summon Level 8 Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon's effect. Bring back the Scrap Synchron. Bestial Dispater. Stardust Synchron Tribute the Scrap Synchron. Special summon itself. That triggers the Stardust Trail. The 5 signers combine into one level 12 Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon's effect activates. I activate Wheel Synchron's effect, allowing me to normal summon the Jet Synchron in my hand. And now 5, 2, and 4. I Synchro summon Jiraishin the Cursed Thunder God. Now I activate Crimson Dragon's effect. I can special summon a level 11 Dragon Synchro monster. Shooting Majestic Star Dragon. Bestial Dispotaire, bring back the Stardust Synchron. Okay, so Illumination can increase levels. Alright, activate Synchro Rumble, target the Wheel Synchron. Stardust Illumination, raise Stardust Synchron's level by 1. Bloom and Glory, level 10 Baron de Fleur. I activate Junk Signal. Tribute the Jet Synchron. Special summon Scrap Warrior from the graveyard. Now I activate Revolution Synchron's effect. I Synchro summon level 4 Herald of the Arclight. Go right ahead. W Brody 55. I see Synchron, I subscribe. Meister and Signal are crazy, bro. Have you tried the Dia Bellstar engine? You probably know, but getting you OSS gets you Jet, and when you Synchro, he can search Meister or Armor. I have seen a lot of people trying the Dia Bellstar package. I'm still pretty unfamiliar with the Assault Synchron lines, so I'm kind of trying to get used to how Synchro spam in Synchron's works before I start using other engines. But I do think that Dia Bellstar is probably one of the best ways to play the deck, and I'm looking into it. Had a new deck archetype idea, an evil undead version of Stardust, and junk that you say uses, I call it dead metal. Interesting. You can't negate the inherent summon, but technically you actually can, but it's still pretty easy to stop them. It was painful when I dismantled 3 Junk Warrior Extremes for 1 Holy Sue. Rough. I see... Okay, is Duel Links ready for Dia Bellstar? No. They still have to go through all the Visas Starfrost cards. Okay, the opponent is ultimate slaying twice. Lore decks have to be done in order. Wasn't Herald banned? Herald was banned in the TCG. Yummy has just come out. They will let Yummy be broken for probably a couple of months before they ban Herald. Plus, if they ban Herald now, then K9 will just be completely unstoppable. They don't want to do that. They need Yummy and Draco Tail to stick around for like 2 or 3 months before they need to ban K9, and then they'll ban K9. Alright, Barona's gone as well. Alright, he's Ultimate Slayered me twice. Anything else? Ending Master Pack Bits. Target one monster your opponent controls. Discard one card. If you do, place that monster in the spell and trap zone as a continuous trap. Okay? Well, the card that you discard will be banished, so go ahead. 2 Ultimate Slayer. Is it Dogmatica? Who knows? Probably some blind second nonsense. Could be Tenpai, could be Sky Strikers, could be anything. He pitched Winds over the Ice Barrier. Okay. Alright, Foolish Burial. Sure. Banish it. Good job. If this card is set at the graveyard, you can add one Ice Barrier card that is banished in your deck to your hand. Yeah, nice try. Never read the Floodgate on Herald of the Arclight before. 2 cards left. What you got? Medallion of the Ice Barrier. Nope. Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom banished from my hand, so you can't even call by it. One card left. That's what I thought. My turn. Jet Synchron, pitch a card. It comes back. Activate Stardust Synchron's effect, tribute the Jet Synchron. And that's game. He had the right idea, he just chose the wrong card 3 times. His fault. So, W. Brody, how long have you been playing Synchrons for? Is K9 really strong? K9 is the best deck in the game. And the best deck in the world. And it will be for probably another at least half a year. The card art looks really cool, it is. Alright, we're going to activate Junk Meister's effect. We finally have Junk Meister in our hand for once. Let's go. Junk Meister, draw the Junk Anchor. I was going to Ash. That is rude. K9 is combined with Vanquish Soul. Yes, K9 Vanquish Soul and K9 Crystron. So you can't really ban the like Vanquish Soul cards, which they did. They banned 3 Vanquish Soul cards, but Crystron is just as powerful as K9 is, or as Vanquish Soul is. Just K9 needs a good level 5 engine to go with it. They'll place K9 Cyber Dragons if they have to. Okay, Junk Armor's effect, tribute itself. We special summon the Jet Synchron. Okay. Activate Tooting. Grab the Junk Synchron. Mill a card. Ooh, we milled the Synchro Fellowship, so we get an extra normal summon. That's really good. Alright. Junk Meister, lower its level by 1. Now we can Synchro summon into Herald of the Arclight. Jet Synchron's effect, we draw the Junk Meister. Do I want to Synchro Fellowship now, is the question. I think so. Alright. Normal summon the Junk Synchron effect, bring back the Junk Armor. The deck is very expensive, I'm still missing Werewolf. Yes, K9 Vanquish Soul is extremely expensive. Let's see. Alright, level 3 plus level 2, we Synchro summon. Can't do anything under Herald of the Arclight. We flying at top speed now, boys! Level 5 Junk Speeder! Junk Speeder's effect. I special summon from my deck Assault Synchron, Revolution Synchron, Stardust Synchron, and Wheel Synchron. Stardust Synchron's effect. The hopes of the world coalesce into a single star. Let's rev it up. Level 8 Stardust Dragon. Wheel Synchron's effect. I get an additional normal summon. I Synchro summon. Level 8 Excel Stardust Dragon. Excel Stardust Dragon's effect. Bring back the Jet Synchron. Level 2 plus level 8. Level 10 Bestial Dispotaire. I activate Stardust Synchron's effect from my graveyard. Tribute the Jet Synchron to special summon it. Stardust Trails effect. The 5 signers combine into one. Level 12, Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon's effect. Alright, let's see. So we have a 5 and a 4. Our next monster is Jiraishin the Cursed Thunder God. Let me think. Alright. Normal summon Junkmeister. Oh, I've already used its effect this turn, so I can't do it again. That's awkward. Okay, whoops. Bloom and Glory, level 10, Baron de Fleur. And he gives up. About 5 years ago, got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! During the pandemic. Got one of those box sets that had the protagonist Ace Altsar in it. Saw Stardust, made me want to watch 5Ds. The rest is history. Guess it's been about 6 or 7 years ago now that I think about it. Vanquish Soul would be cool in Duel Links, I think. I agree. I hate Crimson Dragon as a card so much. No, Crimson Dragon does not mean you earned King Calamity or Quasar Dragon. Frowning face. Fair enough. $18.64. Whoever just subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate it. 16 live viewers, that's great. I love this deck, and I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. If you want to catch my next stream, please make sure that you join the Discord server. Here is the link for that. We have brand new emotes, which have just been added, animated emotes. I had to pay for those myself, so I hope you guys enjoy using them. And it's our opponent's turn. Imperm and a Dream, ladies and gentlemen. Raidraptor Strangle Lance. The opponent is now locked into Dart. Open 2 Vanishing Lances. Pretty good. Here he goes, another one. Raider's Wing, okay. Calamity was a problem, Kali Yuga on steroids. It was only a problem because of Crimson Dragon. Red Dragon Archfiend does not have an easy way to summon it. I thought that was a Synchro for a second. I was like, what the heck? Special summon the Simorgh Word of Perfection. Exceed summon. Raider's Knight. The Phantom Knights rank up magical force. So he can summon a Raidraptor, Phantom, or Xyz Dragon whose rank is 5. You could have done that just by using Raider Knight's effect, but okay. There's Brave Strix. Red Dragon Archfiends are terrible in Duel Links now. I never thought they were that good because of how easy they were to interrupt. Yeah, pretty much. That's the same with most decks, though. Most decks are easy to interrupt. Even in this game, like, hand traps usually can end a turn. When it activates the effect, detach. That was a mistake. Raider's Knight is still attached to his monster as material. That means that he cannot summon his rank 13 now. This is what's called getting wrecked, chat. Rank up magic skip force. Okay. That makes the Arsenal Falcon. I mean, that's cool, but you don't have a rank up magic spell now. Detach 1. Still has the other 2 Xyz monsters attached to his material, so there's definitely no Rising Rebellion Falcon happening now. Special summon the Singing Lanius, which does nothing. Raidraptor 4 Strix. Detach 1. I also kind of hated their skill because I always had Phoenix Chain in hand, which made me salty. I mean, yep. Fuzzy Lanius and pass. Alright, cool. My turn. This board does nothing, right? Yes, this board does nothing. Okay. Junkmeister effect. We grab the Junk Armor. Junk Armor effect, special summon itself. Junk Armor tribute itself. Special summon the Scrap Synchron. Junkmeister effect, lower its level by 2. Synchro into the Scrap Warrior. Scrap Warrior effects. We grab the... Did we normal summon? We did not normal summon. We grab the Full Speed Warrior. Normal summon Full Speed Warrior effect. Grab the Synchro Fellowship. Activate Synchro Fellowship. We add the Anchor Bolt Hedgehog and the Junk Synchron. Then we discard the Anchor Bolt Hedgehog. Activate the effect of the Synchro Fellowship. Aw, oh, come on! I was gonna Junk Warrior Extreme. This guy, man. He doesn't want to see the sexy Junk Warrior Extreme animation. Goma, I understand why you think it's unearned, but when you look at Synchros among the other extra deck mechanics, it's easily the worst because of how Synchros function. That is true, but Crimson Dragon has gotten some other Synchros that didn't deserve it banned because of how easy it makes Synchro summoning, which is unfortunate. You know, a Synchro deck that I've been looking forward to, it's Dragoonies. They just remind me of Gusto. Were so good when they came out. Just Gusto were not good when they came out. They were good in Duel Links because they were given a skill. The cards are bad. Alright, normal summon the Full Speed Warrior. Full Speed Warrior effects. Grab the Junk Signal to start with. They have Droll. Droll would not be good here. Okay. Droll is a problem. Alright, we activate Junk Signal then. We're going to tribute the Full Speed Warrior. Special summon the Anchor Bolt Hedgehog. Synchro into Scrap Warrior. Scrap Warrior's effect, we can send the Synchro Fellowship from the deck to the graveyard. Synchro Fellowship, reduce Scrap Warrior's level by 1. Normal summon Stardust Synchron. Activate Anchor Bolt Hedgehog to bring itself back. I don't have any tuners in my graveyard except Scrap Synchron. Alright, I guess we make Draco Berserker. That's better than nothing. Draco Berserker pass. Henry Mark 8162. Hello, how is this deck? It's doing fine. The opponent special summons Kashtira Unicorn. We'll maxi that. Unicorn's effect activates as a Chain Link 1. Draco Berserker effect activates as a Chain Link 2. Banish it, he can get rid of my speeder, I don't care. Bro did not get rid of speeder, that's a huge mistake. Imseti, Glory of Horus. Pitch 2. We draw 1. Alright, Horus is usually just lethal. I don't think there's a hand trap I can draw here that would stop it from being lethal. Synchro is meant to be hard to summon, that's the point, and that's why they have effects they do. If you want an actual fix, make the actual archetypes better. Konami can absolutely do this. Pitch one, pitch another. So the opponent made Blackwing full armor master, which is kind of cute, I guess. Special summon back. Pitch another one, special summon back. This is like Kashtira Horus Blackwings. Interesting. Crimson Dragon is part of the effort to make these archetypes better. Interesting. How to get gems in Master Duel is so harder. It's pretty easy. I built this deck in like 7 hours. It's almost like he knew you don't have Nib. I mean, yeah. You don't play around Nibiru, you just kill people. Let's see. Let's see. Cash. Horus. Blackwings. How? Tell me. I'm trying to make you Blue Eyes. It takes a lot of UR cards. Yeah. So you go into this. You go into this solo mode, and you beat everything. You beat the first area. You beat the. So you beat the duel start. You beat the training area 1, and then you beat all of the tactical tridecks, and that will give you between the gems from the events and the gems from your missions, that will give you 10,000 gems, which will be enough to build most any deck. Junkmeister. Special summon. Effect. W hand. Yeah, this is a pretty good hand. Grab the junk armor. Junk armor special summons itself. Junk armor effect tribute itself. Special summon the Jet Synchron from the deck. Synchro and a Scrap Warrior. Scrap Warrior effect. We grab the Synchro Fellowship. Activate Synchro Fellowship. Grab Junk Synchron and Crossroads Sonic Chick, and then pitch one of the Junk Synchrons. Normal summon Junk Synchron. Junk Synchron effect, target the Junk Armor. Synchro into the Junk Speeder. You mean like complete story modes? Blue Eyes can reach Master deck, right? How about Yusei deck? Yeah, Blue Eyes can reach Master. Yusei probably as well. Stardust Synchron, draw the Stardust Illumination. Alright, we Synchro into Stardust to start with. Activate Illumination. Special summon the Trail. Synchro into the Excel Synchro. Alright, now we can go into Herald of the Arclight. Jet Synchron grabs the Junkmeister. Okay. We'll get some space. Bestial Dispater. Stardust Synchron Tribute. Special summon the Stardust Synchron and the Stardust Trail. Synchro into the Crimson Dragon. Grab the Synchro Rumble. Dispater, target the Stardust Synchron. Special summon it back. Make Draco Berserker. Sonic Chick special summons itself. Activate Synchro Rumble, bring back the Revolution Synchron. Now we can go into Duration. Buying gems with money, should I do it or just play solo better? No, you should not buy any gems with money. That's ridiculous. Okay. Alright, so since we did not have space to summon the Wheel Synchron, which was my fault, I should have just Synchro summoned before I made the Junk Speeder, then we did not have the ability to make Baron de Fleur, but that's fine. With Calamity Band, RDA has gotten access to amazing support. The trade-off for existence is being a better deck is a fair price. We'll have to see how amazing this support is. I understand you're excited, but there's no guarantee that any of this support is going to make Red Dragon Archfiend better yet. Ra should be a strong deck? Why would Ra be a strong deck? It's a tribute summon deck. There's no way to make that good. Much like DM and Blue Eyes are now, but they aren't because they haven't figured out how to make them playable. Dark Magician is not a strong deck. Blue Eyes is, Dark Magician is not. Alright, normal summon Steamroid. That's interesting. Activate Magician's Salvation. Alright. We will go ahead and we will destroy all spells and traps the opponent controls. The opponent can now beat over the Herald of the Arclight, which is fine. Monarch's what? Monarch is not a good deck. Monarch is playable, but it is not topping in any tournaments. It's not winning any real games. It is a floodgate deck primarily. Divine Wrath, okay. You're going against a meme? Yep. You get used to it. They can make effects that circumvent this. They do it all the time. There's no reason why they can't do it for the gods. So, an example of a deck that they have circumvented is Ancient Gears. And they did that by printing new versions of Ancient Gear cards, which they've also done with Ra. They printed Sphere Mode and they printed Phoenix Mode. But what they will not do is they will not be able to make a card like the Winged Dragon of Ra actually a functional card because its effect is not that important. You could have impermed the column. I mean, I could have, but what would that have done? I usually don't watch Master Duel, but I'm watching this for some reason. Well, I appreciate that. Carries on top. Okay, we got a Droll. I'm new here. I just subbed. Hello, Joel Samuel. Well, that's unfortunate. Hello, Joel Samuel Z5W. Thank you very much for subscribing. Didn't they do that with the bird archetype that normal summons over and over again? Fluanderies is also not all that relevant. It was when it first came out. And then after that, it kind of just fell off. Do I have a level 2 in my graveyard? Yes, I do. Normal summon Junk Synchron effect. Bring back the full speed warrior. I was going to skill drain. Okay. Imperm in the beginning to block that trap since he made it right in for you? What are you talking about? There was no trap in the last game. Oh, you mean the divine? I mean, yeah. If I had activated the imperm to negate Steamroids effects, I suppose I could have stopped the divine judgment from going off. But I wasn't scared of whatever trap he was going to use because he was playing a bad deck. And it didn't matter, as you saw. You're welcome, bro. Thank you. Let's see. How do we beat Skill Drain? Revolution has 900 attack. Excel has 700 attacks. That's 29. Hold on. Let's grab Stardust. Stardust has 1500. Alright, normal summon. Or wait, oops. We already used normal summon, that's right. That's fine. Gravedigger's Trap Hole. That's fine. Not bad, just a complete mean. Yes, it was bad. Normal summon Steamroid pass is bad. That wasn't even a deck, just trash? Yeah, exactly. Synchro Rumble, we bring back the Junk Synchron. And pass. I got called by an Ash. He's only got 2 cards in his hand. If this is Labyrinth, it's probably Eldritch, so I can negate the summon for Eldritch. So that's 1 passes, okay. My turn. Junk Meister is excellent. Synchro into Stardust Dragon. Grand Horn of Heaven. Force me into the battle phase. Sure. Alright. Pass. Alright, 2 turns. 28 right now. What else you got? I wonder when we will get the last wave of DDD support because the last didn't do anything. What are you talking about? Triple D is a fantastic deck now. You want me to switch over to Triple D? We can make Wave High King Caesar with Siegfried and Zeus Ragnarok and Headhunting and contract with the which one is it? Contract with the different dimension, or no, not that one. Contract with the Eternal Darkness. Dark contract with the Eternal Darkness, so the opponent can't Synchro, Exceed, Fusion, or Tribute Summon. And then you also have Deus Machinax. So yeah, no, Triple D's last support was insane. Duel Links, bro. You're talking on a Master Duel stream. If you want to specify Duel Links, you need to say so. This is a Master Duel stream. Yes, I want to see Triple D in Master Duel. Okay. All right, sure. We will switch over to Triple D for 1 game, so you guys can see Triple D in action, and then I'll get back to the Synchrons. 1 second. I'm a new player though, and I'm on level 11. Okay. All right. So what are you playing, Joel Samuel? What's your deck? like. Alright. Hey, just give me 500 gems, sure. Alright. I have 2, I got some of the sprite stuff, so I built with it in K9 Vanquish Soul. Nice. In Duel Links, what do we need for Triple D to be good? To be honest, I don't think there's any way to make Triple D good in Duel Links because you don't have enough pendulum zones. If you want a pendulum deck to be able to pendulum summon, they need to be able to pendulum summon multiple times. And the way that they made Triple D good in Mass Duel was they gave them a monster that had 3 pendulum scales, 3 arrows that you could point to so that you could pendulum summon 3 times from the extract. That's not possible to do in Duel Links, so probably not anything that you could do. Alright, R27S10. This is a 1-card combo with Triple D, 0 Doom Queen, Machinex. Activate the effects. We can place a Dark Contract continuous spell on the field. Normal summon, or sorry, activate Dark Contract with the gate. Use its effect to grab our Savant Kepler. Normal summon Savant Kepler effect. Add a Dark Contract deck, which will be the Dark Contract with the Zero King. Activate Dark Contract with the Zero King. Use its effect to destroy the Zero Doom Queen Machinex. Then we can special summon a monster from our deck, and we choose Double D Savant Copernicus. Savant Copernicus' effect, we send the Lancer, Double D Lance Soldier from our deck to the graveyard. Double D Lance Soldier's effect, we destroy the Dark Contract with the Zero King. Now we can special summon it from the graveyard. Then we activate Lance Soldier's effect, and we're going to raise its level by 2. I build the overlay network. Stand in judgment of the unrighteous. Rank 4. Triple D Wise King Solomon. Wise King Solomon effect, we detach 1 material. Got a Royal Rare Barone from the free ticket. That's insane. Grab the Double D Griffin. Exceeds into the Marksman King Tell. Alright, we use Double D Savant Kepler and Marksman King Tell as material. Link summon Triple D Abyss King Gilgamesh. Marksman King Tell's effect activates as a Chain Link 1. Triple D Abyss King Gilgamesh's effect activates as a Chain Link 2. We take 1,000 damage. Then we can set 2 Pendulum Scales from our deck. We choose Double D Orthros and Triple D Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok. Marksman King Tell sends Double D Necro Slime from our deck to the graveyard. Special summon the Double D Griffin from our hands. Time to Link Summon. The thunder will roar down from the heavens! Triple D Sky King Zeus Ragnarok! I activate Triple D Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok's effect. We revive the Marksman King Tell from our graveyard. We take 1,000 damage. Sky King Zeus Ragnarok destroys Marksman King Tell. Marksman King Tell's effect activates as a Chain Link 1. And from our extra deck, Triple D Zero Queen Dumax Machinex activates as a Chain Link 2. She special summons. We do not destroy a card. Now we're going to send our Griffin from deck to graveyard. Activate the effect of Orthros from our Pendulum Scale. Destroy the Doom Queen Machinex and the Orthros. This triggers the effect of 0 Doom Queen Machinex, so it can place itself in the pendulum scale as a scale 0. Now from the graveyard, we activate the effect of the Double D Necro Slime, banish itself and the Gilgamesh. Oop. Triple D Alfred the Divine Sage King. Alfred the Divine Sage King's effect, I can fusion summon using monsters from my banishment. Shuffle back the Gilgamesh and the Necro Slime. Flame King Genghis. Time to Pendulum Summon. Double D Orthros and Double D Griffin. Orthros' effect. We trigger the effect of Triple D Flame King Genghis. Bring back the Double D Griffin. Or sorry, no, the Lance Soldier. Time to Xyz summon. Take to the battlefield and cut off their reinforcements. Rank 6 Triple D Wave High King Caesar. Next, we Synchro summon using the Lance Soldier and the Griffin. Triple D First King Clovis. First King Clovis' effect, we target the Double D Griffin in our graveyard and special summon it. Double D Griffin effect activates when it's summoned from the graveyard. Now we get to add a Double D card from our deck to our hand, and we choose Triple D Headhunt. We use Orthros and Griffin as material. Synchro summon into Cursed King Siegfried. Now we Pendulum summon again. Special summon 2 level 4s from extra deck. Now we can build the overlay network and Xyz summon Triple D Wave King Caesar. Then we use these 2 monsters as material. Link summon Triple D Abyss King Gilgamesh. That triggers Wave King Caesar's effect to add a Dark Contract from our deck to the hand. We choose Dark Contract with the Eternal Darkness. Now I overlay. I use Triple D Abyss King Gilgamesh as material to Xyz summon rank 10 Triple D Divisor King Machinex. Set 1, set 2, and we end our turn. And as you can see, I still have all 4 of the cards in my opening hand that were not the 0 Doom Queen Machinex. Alright, we activate Dark Contract with the Eternal Darkness. Our opponent cannot target monsters on the field with spells or traps, tribute them for a tribute summon, or use them as material for a fusion, synchro, or Xyz summon. The opponent is going to activate Emergency Teleport. We will Ash Blossom that. Okay. I will do my best to get there. You got this, man. Remember to take breaks as well if you feel tilted. That's my account. You can take a look if you like. I'll check it when I get the chance. Marksman is not 1 per turn. That is correct. I definitely think they could make it good in Duel Links. They just need some of the good support, bro. Trust. As you can see, you needed to have zones to Pendulum Summon to, so no, you could not make it good. Triple D or Double D is not hard to play. I don't know why people say it's hard. It's hard to play for people because you have so many different plays, so many different monsters with hard effects. It's not hard to understand why people find it difficult. Long effects, I could see. You see, you could make this field in Duel Links. No, you could not. You could not make this field in Duel Links. I Pendulum Summoned to 2 zones twice. And I ended up running out of space. At one point, I had 5 monsters on the field. So, no, I could not have done that. Opponent's going into the battle phase. Does he have eternal, like evenly matched? He does have evenly matched. Cool. yeah, I have a spell and trap negate, bro. I'm sorry. Alright, there you go, R27S10. There's Triple D for you. Alright, back to Synchrons. Would you like my ID? It's right there. You put it in the chat already. 045-154-205. I'm still hopeful we will get support for them sooner than later. I mean, Konami does not like pendulum decks. They hate pendulum decks. This is a proven track record. So, I mean, we haven't gotten any support for Abyss Actors at all. I think it will come when they release that one Dino Searcher out of the selection box. Why wouldn't you think that? What do dinosaurs have to do with Triple D? Going first. I think Konami can make a broken skill for them since this is all they can do to make broken skills. We already have a 29 card extra deck of monsters. What's on their sleeves next? You guys are failing to understand that every broken deck that has come out has been Fusion, Synchro, or Xyz. They cannot break pendulum decks, and they cannot break link decks because you do not have the arrows or the zones for it. So, no. Activate Rhoda. I don't like Duel Links, if I have to be honest. Neither do I. Last time we got support for them, it was with Dino 2, so support... Dino Support 2, so why not? I mean... That was a coincidence. Alright, the opponent is going to Ash my Rhoda. That's fantastic. Ash successfully baited. Now we can junk Synchron. Or junk Speeder, I mean. Gonna Fualos as well. Fualos is a little scary, I guess. Hi, hello, 3 Abdul. That's the thing, they can do more than just Pendulum? No, they can't. They are a Pendulum deck. They can exceed Synchro and Synchros. They can exceed Synchro and Fusion Summon, but they need to have Pendulum monster. They need to Pendulum Summon in order to do all those things. Grab the junk armor. They can break Pendulum decks just by getting scales with the skill itself. It doesn't matter. Like, Triple D needs more space than the number of zones you can special summon to. He means the amount of space we had to Pendulum Summon. Yeah, I do. To make that board, I needed to use all 6 zones. That was very obvious. I had all 6 zones filled at one point. That is impossible. Alright, Junk Armor's effect. The opponent is going to get 1 draw here. Synchro into Herald of the Arclight. Jet Synchron, draw another copy of Junk Meister. Activate Synchro Fellowship. Draw the... Draw the Anchor Bolt Hedgehog. Pitch the Anchor Bolt Hedgehog. Oh no, it's been banished. Ah, oh, sad. That's okay. I'm sorry, Cobalt Hedgehog, I apologize. Alright, Synchro into the Junk Speeder. Junk Speeder effect. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Either way, I still think you're wrong because they can fusion from hand, grave, and dueling, so you don't need the entire double D, triple D board for it to be good. You need to Xyz summon for it to be good. You'll need to have your Triple D Wave High King Caesar, and summoning Triple D Wave High King Caesar requires 2 monsters in the zones. And if you're going to summon to a, like, if you're going to make a Link monster, it can't be to the extra monster zone. So you need 2 level 6s in zones that are open, which is not easy to do. Do you have dual rooms? At the moment, I do not. I open dual rooms occasionally. Depends on the demand. I was going to follow us again. Okay, sure. $32 cards in deck? Okay. Challenge accepted. Synchro into the Stardust Dragon. Oh my god, the hand trap is so much. Branded already broken without half the cards. Imagine the Branded Fusion guy that summons a Despia monster from the X deck on quick effect in duelings. Yeah. So summon the Stardust Trail. Synchro into the Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Excel Synchro's effect, we bring back the Jet Synchron. Synchro into the Bestial Despotaire. Activate the Stardust Synchron. Tribute the Jet Synchron, bring it back. Stardust Trail comes back. Synchro into the Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon, grab the Synchro Rumble. Activate the effect of Wheel Synchron so we get an additional normal summon. Banish the Stardust Illumination from the graveyard. Make Stardust Trail level 5. Synchro into Baron de Fleur. Okay. I heard Synchro into Junk Warrior, but I can't Synchro into Excel Warrior? Or Excel Synchron? Why not? Oh, it has to be a Synchro monster that mentions the tuner as material. Okay, hold on, let me think. Alright, whatever, sure, we'll make Junk Warrior, that's fine. Alright, Revolution Synchron comes back. Oh, whoops. Ah! Can't use Revolution Synchron because... Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, Synchro Rumble. Bring back the Revolution Synchron. Make Draco Berserker. What do I have banished? Alright, Dispot Tear targets... Oh, I can only target a light, that's right. Okay, hold on. Okay, we bring back the Stardust Trail. No, I should have brought back the Stardust... Oh, I actually had it! Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Put him back. Upstart Goblin, sure. Hello, Ikari Cyber 5742. Welcome to the stream. Alright, it is Sky Strikers, that's fine. Did he just discard a bunch of cards? No, he put them all back into his deck. That's how Fualos works. He can draw a bunch of cards, but he's only allowed to keep cards in his hand equal to 6 plus the number of cards on my field at the end of the turn. I was going to activate Sky Striker Mecha Modules Multi-Roll. That is a problem. Not really a problem that I can fix, though. Link 7. Prototype Skystraster Amatsu. Okay. Activates Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. We'll herald that. I was going to call by the grave. Whatever, I can maxi then. Brandon Banishment will be chaotic and dueling. Summon a Brandon monster from the grave. Fusion a level 8 fusion monster. You can bring back Dramaturge and fusion with other cards. Sure. Brandon Banishment's a good card. Not that much different than Brandon in red right now. I think it's Afterburners. I think it will be a UR limit 1. The opponent's going to set a monster. Oh, so that they can use the effect of Mecha Modules multi-roll, sure. Alright, I'll activate Baron de Fleur here, because this will be my only chance to use the effect, and then he's going to use Amatsu to stop it. Does he have any cards banished? Yeah, he does. Alright. Well, I used Bind Negates now, so the opponent can start to destroy my cards now. They're gonna thrust, okay. Grab Raigeki. That's unfortunate. Well, they may Raigeki, but they can't play any Sky Striker cards now. Set 1, set 2, set 3. Link Summon. Hayate. I sometimes wonder how it would feel to have these draw traps in Duel Links without Ash. Probably really bad. Alright, he attacks me directly. Take 15, now he gets to mill a card. Mill Ray, makes sense. Don't link into Shizuku. Don't link into Shizuku. Don't link into Shizuku. It would spice things up because of how good Book of Eclipse and Droplet is. It wouldn't spice anything up. Games just take longer. Link Summon. Anything but Shizuku. Kagari. Okay. Kagari for Engage, I think. Multi-roll, sure. Activate multi-roll. Multi-roll to send the face-down cards so they can finally activate their Sky Striker cards again. Fair enough. My thought process is they would drop the spells for more hand traps. No? Activate Tuning. It would spice up the tech cards? No, people would just play fewer engine. They would just play, if they have more draw cards, they would just play fewer engine. They would play the same number of hand traps. They would play more hand traps and the same number of like droplets and Book of Eclipses. And you would just have less like main deck cards. Like you wouldn't play as many branded cards in a branded deck. I was going to Widow Anchor. I can reduce Crimson Dragon's level. Will that help me at all? Could make it level 8 and get Jiration. Yeah, that's better than doing nothing. That's interesting. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Yeah, never mind. I don't want that. Yeah, exactly. Sure. Good job. You didn't manage to actually return anything to the hand. Wait, no. Oh, it's for every 3 shuffled cards total. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Alright, well then I don't have anything. Go ahead. Drawing is way too powerful of an effect in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a reason why Pot of Greed and Graceful Charity are banned, despite how iconic they are. Yeah, exactly. Remember when the Graceful Charity skill was around? Everyone played that skill. So we'll summon the Sky Striker Ace 0. Add a card from deck to hand. We'll ash that. There's no way you're winning when he draws that many cards, especially since you kind of messed up. I mean, I'm not dead yet. He'll probably win, but I'm not dead yet. Sky Striker is really bad at ending games. Usually takes them several turns to actually win a game. And it is on the Sky Striker player to actually stop people from killing them in the interim. Special summon Ray and Rose. Okay. Oh, that is lethal. Because Ray can trigger her effect to attack again, so that'll be 45 exactly. Unfortunate. Hello, Kagari. And that is game. GG. Alright. Next up. Going first. Tuning and nothing else. That's a little awkward. Let's see what we mill here. Opponent has Ash. Okay. Okay, so then we normal summon the Jet Synchron. Activate the junk signal. Tribute the Jet Synchron to add to special summon the full speed warrior from the deck. Full speed warrior effect, we grab the Synchro Fellowship. Activate Synchro Fellowship, and we grab the Scrap Synchron and the Junk Synchron. Discard the Scrap Fist. Synchro into Scrap Warrior. Scrap Warrior effect, we grab the Crossroads Sonic Chick. Now we activate the effect of the Synchro Fellowship in our graveyard. Reduce Scrap Warrior's level, normal summon the Junk Synchron. Junk Synchron effect, we bring out the Jet Synchron. And we Synchro into the Junk Speeder. Junk Speeder special summons the Assault Synchron, the Revolution Synchron, the Stardust Synchron, and the Wheel Synchron. Grab the Illumination. Synchro into Stardust Dragon. Activate Stardust Illumination, special summon the Stardust Trail. Synchro into the Excel Synchro. Excel Synchro effect. Bring back the Scrap Synchron. Synchro into Bestial Despoter. Stardust Synchron, tribute the Scrap Synchron, special summon itself. Stardust Trail comes out. Synchro into the Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon, draw the Synchro Rumble. Synchro into the Excel Synchron. This triggers Jet Synchron's effect to draw me a card, and Stardust Trail's effect to summon a token. And the opponent gives up. You know, what hard counter this deck is the Raw Egg. In theory, yes. Thankfully, no one plays Sphere Mode in Mass Duel because giving up your normal summon is terrible. Let's see. Activate Tuning. We'll grab the Scrap Synchron. Mill one. Junkmeister, special summon itself. Junkmeister effect, special summon the Junk Armor, or add Junk Armor special summons itself. Junk Armor attribute itself to special summon the Jet Synchron. Junkmeister changes its level to 3. Synchro into Herald of the Arclight. Yep. They're just like, oh, I can't nib now. Okay, then. Kind of due to go second at this point. I'm waiting for a going second game so that I can summon the Junk Warrior Extreme and punch someone in the face for like 8,000. We have nothing. Okay. This deck isn't very different from Adamantipator. Yeah, Adamantipator is a similar Synchro spam deck. You are correct. Activate Lightning Vortex, destroy the Forbidden Droplet. That's unfortunate. Medolce, sure. Vernisylph, okay. Alright, sure. Discard your whole hand. Go ahead. He's got Called By. Of course. The one I've Called By to stop my Ghost Spell. Alright, so is that full Vernisylph combo? That's Flourishing Hills, which lets you, yep, add a Vernisylph card from your deck to your hand. Yeah, okay. Yep, alright. Oh, let's sit back. Unlucky just surrender? Nah. He's got the game, but that's okay. We can let him win. Bring back the Mesengelato. Mesengelato's effect only triggers if you control a fairy Medolce monster. Bro's getting cooked by Kairu's ult. Am I? He just summoned Mesengelato and passed, so no. Junk Armor. Okay. We got the Jet Synchron effect in hand. What's the point of not surrendering? I didn't lose, so that's the point. So summon the Junkmeister effect. It's not actually him, but I wanted to make a joke about the Medolce player. Yeah, no, of course. This is not actually Kairu. Kairu hasn't played Vernisylph in, like, I want to say at least 8 months. Alright, Synchro into the Junk Speeder. Junk Speeder effect. Scrap Synchron, Assault Synchron, Revolution Synchron, Stardust, and Wheel. Bam, 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 and bam. Stardust effect, we grab the... Did we normal summon? Yeah, we did normal summon, okay. We need Junk Signal then, I think? Yeah. Okay, Synchro into the Stardust Dragon. After everything going wrong, you still don't lose would be wild. Yeah, exactly. That's why we don't surrender. Question asked and answered. I think we get rid of the Stardust Synchron here. Special summon the Full Speed Warrior. Full Speed Warrior effect, grab the Synchro Fellowship. Activate Synchro Fellowship. Grab the Anchor Bolt Hedgehog and the Junk Synchron. Anchor Bolt Hedgehog discarded. Activate the effect of the Synchro Fellowship. Reduce the level of Stardust Dragon by 1. Time to Synchro Summon. Level 8 Junk Warrior Extreme. Junk Warrior Extreme's effect. We bring back every monster from our graveyard with level 2 or lower. Let's battle. Junk Warrior Extreme attacks. Junk Warrior Extreme's effect. Banish it. We special summon Junk Warrior from the deck. Junk Warrior gains the attack points of all my level 2 or lower monsters. The power of Fellowship. Junk Warrior attacks for 8,000. Scrap Fist. Let's go. Ah. Jumped in the shower, so you lost? Darn. No, I did not. I crushed him. JK, you probably won. Yeah, I did. We're up against Dark Magician. Magician Soul, special summon self back. It's Dark Magician, you're fine. Hang on, Golden Mine. He's got the new structure deck with that one extra deck monster that just like a 1-card Dragoon. Could be scary. Send 2 spells and traps from the hand to the graveyard. Draw 2 cards. Bro pitched his Eternal Soul. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need Eternal Soul. Activate Small World. Okay, what's your Small World bridge? Is Small World still Selection Box exclusive in Duel Links? Did they ever print this card? I feel like they printed this card at one point. I can't remember what box they printed it in. It was probably the Majestic box, the one that had the Book of Eclipse in it. I hated that box. Bro's scared of Dragoon in 2026. I mean, a 1-card Dragoon's pretty scary. Oh, it's Malulu. He's gonna banish his Malulu? Bro, that's a good card. Why are you getting rid of it? Small World. Okay, banish... Hold on. What are you doing? Okay, so he banishes... he banished Malulu to banish Dark Magician, which I don't think you want to banish the Dark Magician face down to draw Lucius. Okay, that's interesting. It came out in Savage Shot. Really? That recently? Fair enough. Alright, I mean, you lost your Dark... I don't feel like Dark Magician should be your Small World bridge, but fair enough. I'm sure you have other Dark spellcasters you could have banished. Same box as Rocket Synchron, Flu, and Libromancer, yeah. Alright, Fimina's effect. So you're going to have to use 2 monsters from the hand. Bro's like, it's DM, you're fine. Turns out it's Draco Tail. Fuse with Timaeus the United Dragon. Didn't even normal the Lucius. Lucius is the deck's best normal. What is your normal going to be? Finisher rank 1, by the way. Artalion is now the #1 finisher in the entire game. Alright, we set a spell or trap. Probably Flame, I would assume. Oh, I guess he didn't normal Lucius so that he could return Malulu to his hand. Return IOC and... return IOC and Femina, okay. Wait, hold on. Gold, you realize what's happened, right? He put a Chaos Ritual monster back in his hand along with Femina. If he manages to somehow summon Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, he could Femina into Magi on my turn. It was Flame, that's fair. That makes sense. Bro gave up his normal. Bro gave up 2 really good normals. He gave up Mululu and he gave up Lucius. And he still hasn't normaled yet. So last card, nope. It doesn't have a normal. Alright. Okay, so Jug Warrior Extreme can beat over the Magician Souls, and then we just kill the Artalion for massive damage. So first we activate Tuning to bait the negate. Opponent's gonna find Mina now. Okay. And also Flame. Oh, they wanted Phymena in their graveyard so they could put it back in their hand. Okay, fair enough. Alright, he gets to draw one card, and then he's going to make Gulamel. But Gulamel doesn't really do anything since you've already used all your Dracotail cards. Oh, you put Lucius back, okay. Our hand is insane. This hand is absolutely, like, board-breaking crazy. So, I'm not really worried about my, my tuning getting negated. But the question is, what does he make off of his Fusion Summon? Oh, that he has King of the Swamp. He has a King of the Swamp. Hold on. It is actually Magia! Bro! Bro, I was joking! Relax! Okay, hold on. This is insane. I gotta take a screenshot of this. I was wrong. I owe an apology to the TM player. This is not good. Magia is a problem. Alright, we will Junk Meister to start. Magia, fair enough. Okay. Normal summon full speed warrior effects. Yeah, grab Synchro Fellowship. Activate Synchro Fellowship. Opponent's going to negate this. Alright, Stardust Synchron, tribute the full speed warrior, special summon itself. Stardust Synchron, grab the Stardust Illumination. Activate Stardust Illumination. Send the Stardust Trail from deck to graveyard. Activate Junk Signal. Tribute the Stardust Synchron. Special summon the Scrap Synchron from the deck. That triggers Stardust Trail so it can come out. And now we can make our Junk Speeder. Junk Speeder effect. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Synchro into the Stardust to... Well, hold on. I don't need Stardust right now. Why can't I make Junk Warrior Extreme? I need Junk Synchron to do that. Okay. Alright, Alright, hold on. Make the Stardust. Make Barone. Activate Wheels effects. Get a free normal. Junk Synchron, bring back the full Speed Warrior. Synchro into... Alright, first we activate Barone to Floor's effect. Destroy Magia. Magia's effect doesn't even activate. Because he doesn't have a target. Okay. Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon's effect activates as a Chainlink 1, and Jet Synchron's effect activates as a Chainlink 2. We grab the Junk Armor, which can special summon itself. And we bring back the Assault Synchron. Junk Armor special summons itself. Synchro into Stardust Charge Warrior. Stardust Charge Warrior's effect, we draw a card. Activate Synchro Fellowship. Reduce Charge Warrior's level by 1. Synchro into Junk Warrior Extreme. Junk Warrior Extreme, bring back the full Speed Warrior and the Junk Armor. Battle. Junk Warrior Extreme, destroy the monster, use its effect, tag into the Junk Warrior. And that is game! We managed to pull off the Junk Warrior Extreme combo against Magia. Let's go! What a game. Definitely saving that replay. Yeah, you know what? Chat, I don't think I'm topping that. That's good enough. Let's go ahead and end the stream there. Thank you all so much for coming out. My name is Sarafi, and I was thrilled to have all of you